What's going on, everybody? This is Breaking Back, and thank you for joining me. I know I haven't uploaded. I think it's been a week now, but it's sort of been a rough week. Maybe just because it was getting close to my next infusion date. I just had it 2 days ago. But yeah, it wasn't fun. It was hard to get motivated. Definitely hard to use any power tools. And I'm still kind of on that boat, but I don't want to wait this long between videos. So I'm just going to try to get something out today, and that is this. Mainly I want to make this jar because my daughter has one. It's one of the first videos I did, but my daughter has a jar I made, and I want to make one for my son. It's not going to be the same thing where there was a toy embedded in the lid and all that. I'm just going to do dirty pour with a 2-chamber, and I'm going to use Bleu de France and orange. So that's the plan, and then I should have plenty of leftover. Oh, nothing. I just saw that my measurement was way higher, but that's because the stick's sitting in it. I should have plenty left over to get all this done, and then I've even got a mold set off to the side in case there's more, which I imagine there's going to be. I do have the molds are sprayed with the whatever anti-stick stuff, but today I'm going to try, I've got some rubbing alcohol in here, and I want to try misting these before I pour the resin in, see if that'll help me with some of those surface bubbles. But before that, we got to get this pigment mixed in. I've already mixed up for the most part both cups, so we just got to add the color now. This is quite a bit of resin. So we'll give it a little 2 scoopies. Let's see how that looks. I feel I'm gonna need more than that. Yeah, that's way too translucent for me. So I got 2 scoopies. Let's give it a couple scrapies too. There we go. If that's not enough, then I'm okay with whatever it is. Whatever it turns out as, I'm not going to add any more. Usually when you make things with UV resin, you got to make it somewhat translucent in order for that light to cure it all. So whenever I use that 2-part resin, I like to take advantage of the fact that I can choose not to make it translucent at all. It's definitely darker, but like I said, we're going to go with it. Now let's get some of this orange mixed in. Try to eyeball based on how much I had to put in there. Scoopies, scrapies, and tappies are the official measurement of, holy cow, that looks like quite a lot. Official measurement, I don't know, I wasn't going to say me because, I mean, this is a terrible measurement system, so I'm not going to claim it, but this reminds me of Tang from when I was a kid, that orange drink mix. Yum. Although I'm pretty sure I've had it as an adult and it wasn't as yum as I remembered. I'm gonna add even more. Come on, man. Oh, shucks. My inner Scarface came out. Oh, well, that's definitely gonna be enough. Usually I don't have a problem with the mica powder clumping, but that's because I usually use the ones in the little jar, but I have that envelope. I figured I'd try it. It's in a baggie, maybe it's better to premix your colors, but these aren't so important that I'm worried about that. So, well, let's go ahead and I'll get some poured in each of these chambers, and then we can get some alcohol sprayed down and get going. All right, so we'll do the jar first. I don't know how much this is going to help the rubbing alcohol because it's not going to get down in that jar. But let's go for it. Oh, need to lean this way a little, I think. I don't know. Well, it looks like this is going to be enough for the bottom of the jar. Set it down before I top it off so it don't spill everywhere. I like using the Theragun I have to shake these molds out, help get the bubbles from the bottom. But whenever I do like a dirty pour like this and I use that, all it does is end up blending all the colors together. So hopefully that rubbing alcohol and the fact that it's actually warming up, I think a lot of my bubble problems was because of how cold it was out here. But hopefully there's not too many down there. With the amount I have left, I'm just going to top them off. Okay. Gonna need a little more in there. Kind of need that lip in order for it to secure onto the bottom half of the jar. So we'll top that off and then maybe I can get the full tic-tac-toe game. We'll see. So basically used about 2/3 of what I mixed up so far. This is the last third. And I'm learning. I got some wax paper down underneath so I don't have to keep resurfacing this bench top thing I use. My kids used to have a tabletop park bench out back, and the middle was a sandbox, and this was the thing that covered the sandbox when you wanted to use it as a table. And it's long since gone, but I kept this nice chunk of wood as a little bench top. I think I'm gonna stay in the middle and let the pattern kind of spread out from there. Maybe we'll try to do that. Oh wait, I had to do this first. Okay. Oh, I forgot to respray it with rubbing alcohol. I know I missed it when I did these, but it would have dried by then. Oh, that's not going to work very well. I guess that's better. Still might want to lift this corner a little. And then I'll just take it out tomorrow when it's still a little jelly-like. And put it on a flat surface. Easy peasy. Okay. This is where I gotta go slow or I'll be real messy. Could have done these different colors. That's what I normally do, but make them all match now. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe I'll do it the other way. I like it better. It's hard for me to keep a steady hand. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, I picked up my mom from the airport this morning, and she's going to be staying with us for almost a week, which is nice because now I don't have to worry about picking up my kids this week. That'll give me more time to work, which was kind of a bummer that I'm feeling the way I am and don't really have any motivation at a time where I could really take advantage of having excess time. But I'm doing it. I'm trying. I'm out here. We out here. Okay, those are all level. Let's get these skulls filled up. I'll spray, oh man, I just grabbed these with a bit of alcohol in there. Oops, I just touched that. All right, and then we'll go, ooh, why is that all orange? Come on now, still learning. Tilting them back, so I'm trying to get the resin level to rise up slowly, and maybe that'll force those air bubbles out that I get under the cheekbones on these all the time. All right, let's top these off. I do have a little bit more. Maybe I'll fill up some of these little trinket items. Man, this is leaning still. Come on now. I'm just gonna fill some of these up so I don't waste any of this resin. Okay, I think we've got it all. So I'm gonna clean my hands off because they're all resiny before I handle anything else. I've already got to clean off that spray bottle now because that's what we use to get my kid's hair wet when we go to brush it if it's not already wet. And I got a little bit of resin on it, so I'm gonna have to clean it off before I get in trouble. I already got to rinse it out, but I figured rubbing alcohol will kind of clean itself out as I spray some water through it. Shouldn't be a problem there. This thing's starting to crap out on us anyways. They're really cool because they keep the pressure up when you're doing your kid's hair. But the problem is, the little nozzles, I think, eventually start getting calcified or something. And there's no way to take that apart. Not that I found, without having to destroy it. So I think they're kind of just done being used after a couple months. But I think it was like 10 bucks for 2 of them. It's not bad. With all that being said, that is gonna do it for me today. I am working on the box for my wife's classroom. It's just taken, well, wouldn't you know it, taken longer than I thought it would. But I promise you it's health reasons. I'm working on it. I'm powering through it. But yeah, power tools are a no-no, at least for today. Hopefully I wake up feeling better tomorrow. I really don't want to get into having to take pills for pain, so that's why I got my maple leaf, if you know what I mean. But yeah, anyways, I really appreciate you guys joining me. I hope you're having a great day. In fact, I hope it gets even better from here. And I'll catch you next time. See ya.